Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today I just wanted to discuss on some San Diego Comic-Con 2025 Marvel leaks, Marvel figure leaks primarily. There will be some other figures that are not Marvel based in here, but just some of the ones that really caught my eye. So first off, just want to share with you, there'll be a brand new wave. I believe this is wave 3 of the Marvel Legends line, the X-Men 97 line. So it'll be a pack of 6 here, starting off with the first one. And we got Morph in the Marvel Legends line. Comes with alternate hands and 2 extra portraits. You got the Morph portrait and the extra, I think that's Trask, if I'm correct. It's been a while since I watched it, so. And he's got his neutral, kind of that chameleon morph face, the one that's introduced in X-Men 97. So I like how they included the morph portrait for those of us that are, grew up with X-Men the animated series from back in the day. So that's a good touch for anyone that's interested. There's that. Then we got Sunspot. For me personally, I'm going to pass on Sunspot here, but still nice addition in the line. Alternate hands, and you got the fireball effects. Then this is Sunspot here in the packaging. Looks good. And then my favorite right here, I pre-ordered Cable. And I wasn't planning to get any more Marvel Legends figures, but there's the odd one that I'll get here and there. And Cable definitely is one of them. He comes with his alternate hands. He's got the blast effects and 2 of his weapons here. So very nice Cable figure here. Another close-up of his accessories. There you go. Next one, Emma Frost. Very nice looking figure here. I believe this is the secondary portrait. She comes with 2 portraits, yeah. So she comes with the second portrait that's got her hair kind of swaying off to one side. Alternate hands. And she's got her neutral face here. This is something that, this is another figure that I pre-ordered. This one here is sold out almost everywhere. However, I believe they still have a few left on Big Bad Toy Store. So these can be pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and I checked GameStop. It looks like GameStop.com doesn't have it, the US site, but .ca site, the Canadian site, now known as EB Games, they do have it up for pre-order if anyone's interested. And you may be able to find these on maybe even Amazon at some point. I wouldn't be surprised. Some of the previous waves, I know they have been up on Amazon before, but it takes a little while before they're placed on there. And of course you can check obviously your local hobby shops if they'll have them in stock as well for pre-order. Jubilee. She's got her mutant power effects here, translucent, kind of sparkly little stars here. Comes with her milkshake, alternate hands, some sort of soda or milkshake she's drinking. So definitely nice addition to have in the bunch. Jubilee is one of the main characters in the crew, so makes sense to have her there. Another Wolverine, Marvel Legends Wolverine. So we had the Tiger Stripe outfit Wolverine from the first set, and this one here is basically his traditional brown jacket Wolverine when he's wearing his casual clothes, alternate hands, and comes with, it looks like a small deck of cards. Okay, and then we got Wolverine in the packaging here. Not bad. Next one, so we're gonna go over to Mondo, guys, is Masters of the Universe Triclops. So this is a leaked figure that's expected to come out sometime within the year, maybe even next year. There's no time frame as of yet, but these are just some of the leaks. Alternate heads you have here of Triclops, open mouth here, portraits, neutral portrait, nice looking paint work. And then some sort of, I don't know what that is, maybe a piece of his armor or something, maybe that goes on him somewhere. Now, it's been long awaited, guys. Mondo's been taken forever to give us new characters when it comes to the X-Men line. Finally, these guys, I mean, like, stop giving us 2.0s, 3.0s, or God knows what of Rogue all the time. Maybe even Wolverine. I know Wolverine was kind of long overdue for maybe a little bit of refining, So, but finally, we're going to get ourselves a Beast. This is going to be a limited edition. This leak here, I believe there's no set time frame on the pre-order for this, but I expect this to go up for pre-order maybe end of the year, January, maybe, possibly. So, and the reason why I believe that's not confirmed, I'll tell you guys shortly after why. Alright, so it looks like, what's that on the right hand side? Some sort of bag or some sort of, I think that's some sort of bag. He's got some sort of like lab instruments and goggles, a booklet, alternate hands, alternate portraits, 4 portraits. Not bad at all. Okay. That Beast will be definitely a pre-order for me. Spider-Man the Animated Series, Doc Connors, the Lizard. This will be the limited edition figure. I don't know when this will be out. I believe this may be the next figure that is in the lineup for a pre-order, so it could be very soon, possibly this year. We already had ourselves a Carnage not too long ago, so this may be the next one. Alternate portraits there, guys, and then I really like this portrait where he's like not completely turned into the Lizard, but he's like part way there. That's actually very cool. I like that, alternate hands. He's got the I forgot, it's been such a long time since I watched 94 Spider-Man series, but I think this was called the Neogenic. It was some sort of like a weapon where anytime someone would be blasted, it would turn them into maybe like a creature or a lizard or something like that. Some neogenic recombinator or something like that. It's been a while. Batman the Animated Series, Batgirl. Very nice. I don't collect this line, but for those who do, here are all the extra swap outs that it comes with. You get 3 portraits. You get the Barbara Gordon maskless portrait. Comes with some sort of teddy bear flashlight, bag, some compact makeup perhaps. Alright, there you go. Next one. This is going to be a very good figure for those of you Superman fans. I do like Superman a lot. I'm not really a diehard Superman guy, but I remember watching Superman the Animated Series back in the day when I was a kid, and I mean, it was one of my favorite series. But I don't want to get, there's only so much money and space you have to buy. You can't buy every single figure in their Mondo's line. So it comes with this character. I forgot what his name was. He was like some sort of like weird dimensional like wizard of some kind. I think his name was Mitsopedalic or something like that. It was such a long time. I don't know, I could barely pronounce his name. Comes with some sort of like a mask or a helmet. Comes with, I think this may be Superman's actual stand. This is a limited edition one. So it looks like a piece of that crystal fortress that he stays in. Alternate hands here on the left hand side. And a close up of Superman. Comes with 3 different portraits, guys. The laser blast effects. He's got the angry face, and then he's got like kind of like the maybe somewhat of a happy face. And then the figure, the standard figure here, he comes with like a neutral face. The best part about this figure here is getting Lois. Like, this is what makes this figure the most complete figure, guys. This was a good idea. That alone makes this figure worth getting. So this is going to be the limited set. I don't know when this will be out, but when it is going to be announced by Mondo, when the plans are to bring this out, I'll definitely update you guys. This may be a good... You could probably, like, if you don't want to collect the entire Superman line, you can just go one-off with this and you're good to go. Next one, King of the Hill figures. For me, I remember watching a little bit of King of the Hill, but I never really got into it. Like, as much as I like Beavis and Butthead, and that's what I grew up with back in the day, like Mike Judd's, you know, and I like the newer Beavis and Butthead's, the 2 seasons that were brought out, but I don't know what happened. They never brought out a season 3. But that was the only thing of Mike Judd's stuff that I really liked, was the Beavis and Butthead. I never got into King of the Hill, but for those of you that do, I think his name was, what, Hank Smith or something? I can't even remember. It's been a while. So when there's news about this, guys, whenever these come out, I will definitely update you. And then we have a realistic look of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder, the Shredder. This is a very nice looking figure, 1/6 scale. I mean, look at the blades on his, the gauntlets, his shoulder guards as well. He's got the nice spikes. The masks look really good. And they're including some sort of mini Shredder with that of some kind. And then alternate portraits, so you'll get the standard Shredder portrait here. And then you'll get this crazy looking gnarly samurai kind of face portrait here. And then you'll get a portrait of his face that's completely covered. And then you will get his face over here on the right hand side, which is completely unmasked. I think that's actually really cool. So for those of you Ninja Turtle fans, the Shredder may be a solid pickup. And I know that Mondo is planning to bring out like movie style Ninja Turtle figures. So here's one that they're teasing here. Some sort of like robot. I don't know what this robot's all about. It's been a long time since I watched Ninja Turtles. A bunch of weapons here. And this looks like definitely Leonardo, from judging by his weapons, because Leonardo always had the long katanas. Very nice looking, based off of the old movie designs. And then he comes with these 4 portraits here. Very nice. So that'll be 1 of 4. I'm sure eventually they'll be bringing out more of these characters. Next one, Masters of the Universe Beastman. So these leaks, they always show them like very grainy looking, guys. I guess they don't want to spoil anything for anyone. That's what Mondo does. So it's still just kind of in the pipeline. They're working on it, you know. There could be, changes along the way. So we got ourselves Merman here. He's got like kind of like the old school toy colors. Not bad, but not for me. For those of you that do collect Mondo Masters of the Universe and you don't have yourself a Merman, this may be something worth taking a look at down the road. I'll definitely report on it when this goes up for pre-order. And this one caught my eye because I am collecting the Real Ghostbusters. And Janine is definitely something that I need to get in my collection. So she comes with the computer, some sort of, I don't know what that is, some sort of stand. Maybe that's to prop up the computer, I believe. It comes with a phone, touchtone phone here. Then you got 2 ghosts coming out of like the desk, the cabinets. So it comes with the desk. Then you get the main figure, Janine, here. You get her alternate hands, and it looks like one of her hands, it looks like she has a nail file, and the other hand is like just kind of partially closed, like she's filing her hands. I thought that was pretty cool. She's got the surprised face, kind of looking off to the side type face, neutral face. She's got a book. This is kind of funny, cross-legged. Lower, I don't know, I think that's kind of a strange accessory to have in there. And it's like, I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird. But whatever, it's in there. Comes with the chair, and you get Slimer. So this definitely will be a pickup for me. Next one. So these are photos here that are leaked of Ray. And unfortunately, I only have one photo right now. And they show Ray here. I mean, he looks good. And then you got the rest of the gang there. You got Peter, Egon, and then Ray over there. And there looks like they're fighting the Sandman and the Rosebud Ghost there. So I got one minor gripe with Mondo. So from what I gather, I know that Sandman here comes with Winston. Egon comes with the Boogeyman. That is hands down the best ghost. I mean, look at the detail on Boogeyman. Looks pretty sick. And Peter comes with Sam Hain for the limited editions. Now, hands down, they're going to bring Ray out with this ghost here. I'm not a big fan of this ghost. I think he's kind of like, it doesn't make sense to have him out with Ray as a limited edition. Like, Mondo, why are you giving us that? Like, why don't you guys give us Stay Puft? You know, Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man. That makes much better sense, honestly, because Ray is a character who spends the most time with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, often due to his initial association with the character as a childhood memory. And I mean, there were episodes, guys, where I mean, you see Ray holding like maybe a Stay Puft doll, you know, stuffed doll, in some of the episodes, even sometimes Slimer. So it would make better sense to have, you know, Stay Puft, you know, coupled in a package with Ray. Like, come on, guys. Why did you give us this, you know, this green apple ghost looking crap here? Like, come on. I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't know. It just, it doesn't make sense, you know? Anyway. Hopefully they'll change it up, but I don't think it is, you know, because Ray, I think, could be up for pre-order in the months to come, maybe close to the fall, because we just had Winston not too long ago, so I'm projecting within another 3 to 4 months we could probably have Ray out for pre-order, probably October, I think. And this is just a guesstimate, guys, nothing concrete. Next one, guys, Mondo's releasing some Thundercats figures. I like Thundercats. I mean, I grew up in the era of watching Thundercats. They were never really my favorites, but I did like watching Lion-O and, you know, Mumra and stuff back in the day. It was a good cartoon for the most part. I mean, you know, you're getting a highly detailed figure here of Lion-O. Offering of really nice looking Chitara and Mumra here. So, pretty cool. Mr. Sinister will be coming out. This will be the next Mondo pre-order, guys. Yes, will be coming out next month in August. So this looks like some sort of like metallic base that's painted, and you got Mr. Sinister's face. And I assume the price tag for this will probably be around the my guess is 235 to 255 USD. I assume I'm gonna go probably on the higher end, maybe 250 USD probably, or 245. This is just a guess, it's not concrete, but close. Also, keep in mind, Mondo doesn't cover free shipping in North America anymore. So if you live in the US or Canada, they don't do it anymore, which kind of sucks, you know, so be mindful of that. So it doesn't help with making these things more expensive now. But if you want the figure bad enough, then I guess you'll just have to find a way then. I mean, it kind of bites, but what can you do, guys? This hobby is pretty expensive, so be selective with what you buy. If you guys are on a budget, don't buy everything in the line. Just get the characters you really want. Like, here's a close-up of Mr. Sinister. Looks pretty good. You know, nice cell shading on the belt. Am I going to buy Mr. Sinister? Probably not. No, because I'm collecting already 3 different lines, the X-Men, Real Ghostbusters, and Spider-Man. It can get very costly. I just want to concentrate on the characters I really want. Next one here, from the Batman the Animated Series. This is probably, I would say, my favorite villain of all times in Batman Animated Series. Right after him would be Bane. I love Two-Face. I always felt that this was the best adaptation of Two-Face ever in the Batman the Animated Series. Hands down, really good detail here. Mondo did a good job. You got Two-Face, aka Harvey Dent, in a straight jacket here. You can swap that out. Swap out feature. I didn't buy this line. I don't want to start buying a new line because obviously it's just added, you know, just to get more expensive adding Batman Mondo figures into the line. Because if I buy this, hands down, I'm going to have to go down a rabbit hole of playing catch up, buying Batman, buying Joker and all that. So for those of you guys that are interested, I will definitely give you updates on this when this comes out. And here's a display of all 3 figures coming out. So Two-Face expected for the fall. Wow, that's actually, so for those of you guys, winter. Superman's coming out in the winter, guys. So if you guys like Superman and Batman, I mean, you guys are gonna get your wallets drained pretty good back to back. And of course, X-Men. This one's coming out. Storm in the fall. Finally. You know, Mondo, it took you guys long enough. Now, from what I heard, there's going to be more face portraits included in the limited edition. So this is just a leak for now, but Storm looks, I mean, Storm looks great. I've wanted a Storm for so long. In one of my last videos, I complained why Mondo is taking forever. Give us a Storm, you know? But finally, we're going to get a Storm, guys. And I found out from Mondo, apparently it's been reported that Storm's cape will be movable. There'll be actually a bendable wire. Seeing the yellow area here on the side of her cape, it most likely will have like a wire that's underneath, like in it, where you can just bend the cape in different positions and whatnot. So I'm excited for that. I know that's going to be pretty expensive, guys. You have like 3 figures coming out in the fall and the winter, so that's, your wallet's going to take a beating. This is the reason why I'm just going to be very selective. Of course, they do have the Savage Land Rogue still available on Mondo's site. I reported on that on my last video. So that's going to be another, what, like 250, 255 USD. That adds up real quick. So if you already have a Rogue and you're on a budget, you know, best to kind of skip out on that and maybe go for a new character and get Storm. But if you really love Rogue so much and you guys want to spend that money, so be it. You know, do what you feel like you can. Just don't put yourself under any type of stress, you know, because I mean, Mondo has a habit, from what I've seen, is nothing feels like it's truly limited, you know. It always ends up coming back somehow. That's what it feels like I've seen, you know. A good example is Spider-Man. Alright, so I showed you guys a close-up of Superman again. This is now a prototype of Donatello. So this is based off of the old TMNT movies from back in the day. Looks pretty cool, highly detailed. I don't know what it is. Like, when they're not in color, they look actually really cool in that gray proto look. I don't know. So Donatello looks pretty good. And, you know, talking about your wallet taking a beating, I have a feeling this will be coming out sometime in the year or two. This will be Mondo's Swiftwind. So this is Shera's horse, for any of you guys don't remember, her steed. And I mean, highly detailed. This is their first Swiftwind, from what I've read, released, or will be releasing anyways. Detail looks great. I mean, very nice looking Swiftwind. And they're releasing a brand new Shera as well. This is based off of, like, to pay homage to the old vintage bubble power Shera. There was a variant figure back in the 80s that would fire out bubbles. And you could put, like, the bubble solution, like the soap solution, into her weapon and it would fire out bubbles. So this will actually have the same feature in her weapon as well. And this is a limited edition that comes with a small elf as well called Loki, which was a character in the cartoons that would just hide in random places and you pick him out, kind of like Where's Waldo, you know. So I don't know what the price for this is going to be, but I'm sure it won't be cheap. But I'll report on this when the pre-order's coming out, guys. And more face sculpts of Shera. So this is part of the limited edition. Most likely it'll be a limited edition one. And I'm sure they'll release a standard one. So you got the neutral face. It looks like maybe with her hair kind of just flying all over the place, like, you know, like the wind effect. Maybe when she's like part way into her transformation, you know, that could be it. And then you see the angry portrait of Shera. Kind of looks like a vampire, sort of. I don't know. But I actually do like this portrait. I don't know what it is. It looks really nice. And there you go, guys. So I hope you enjoyed me reporting on these leaks, right? And the Marvel Legends figures. The Marvel Legends figures are available for pre-order as of right now, like I had mentioned. And the prices for the figures are around, the average price is around $25.99 USD, or about roughly around the 35-36 Canadian mark, and you can find those on BBTS Entertainment Earth, and you might be able to find it on Amazon very soon. So if you do miss out on some of the characters, don't feel bummed out, because Marvel, when it comes down to Marvel Legends figures, they always get reissued a lot. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll be back again with more updates. Peace.